Alright everybody, we are back in Farmers Dynasty. We're on the first Farmers Dynasty on PC. I decided it looked like the Farmers Dynasty 2 is not going to be coming out until... I figured since Farmers Dynasty 2 isn't coming out until next year, this one was on sale as well. I probably should stupidly kind of buy it again on my PC to see how differently it was from the PS4. And because I know like the cooking stuff is broken on PS4, you can't cook, and then there is a added DLC to this only on PC for potatoes and beets, so I picked that up as well. So this is where it looks like we're gonna store all of our potatoes and beets. I think I'm going to drop this down to 720 in a second here just to see if it helps it out quite a bit. Right now I'm on 1080p, basically on max settings. When I first turned this game on, I had to turn it on about 4 times because it came in a small window first, and then I tried it on 1440p for shits and giggles. How much does this actually hold? Does it tell me? It doesn't tell holding capacity, so I have no idea how much that holds. But we got the 2 tractors over here. Got a tractor that came with the deluxe edition basically, and then I did the first job already and picked up our Jack Bear. We got a canola growing out there. I got to figure out how I want to play this game this time. Like, I was going to possibly do no crops, but since I got the potato and beet DLC, I'm obviously probably going to do that once I can afford equipment and all that. And hopefully my microphone is actually working. I'm not going to try recording something on a mud runner the other day, but it didn't. Actually, now I'm all... This is about the way it was running when I was by myself, so maybe I won't change it. It was like 13 to 15 when I was playing it, but I put it on 1440 first just for shits and giggles, and it did not. Like, it was barely running, so right now it's on 1080 with basically max settings, like best quality, and all the options for falling leaves and all that stuff is on. So I already planted a few tomatoes that we had seeds for already, so I got a couple tomatoes going here. And then did a couple things already. When you first start the game, this greenhouse is all rusty and whatnot. And one of the beginning intro quests you're doing is fixing the greenhouse. And then I came over and fixed up the silo as well, so I can actually use it when I harvest those crops. But this is essentially what if you watched any of my PS4 versions, that's all fixed up. This is kind of what we're looking like in a dilapidated state that we're gonna have to fix all this stuff up. Oh wow, I got a plow too. Okay, cool. I think I'm like, because of the deluxe edition, I might have trailers and stuff too, but that I just have to go pick up at the stores. But oh, my scaffold's up there, so we got. Oh no, that's a mower. So we got a mower, we got a cultivator. And that's about it. So we're rocking with this right now. So there's a few, I'm gonna have to talk to some people to get some jobs and whatnot done. We're gonna have to visit some of these people and get some of the other equipment. Obviously your house is all messed up and whatnot like this, but I definitely, when I first came on, it definitely does look better than PS4. And like just all the detail and all the trees and everything. Like, I realize this isn't one of the most popular games on my channel or at all, but I've kind of been taking a little bit, playing more of this, getting addicted to farming again, stepping away from SnowRunner, and it's kind of all, I guess, since I'm not monetized or any of that nonsense yet, I don't really, probably shouldn't, or don't really need to put as much pressure on myself to do certain things, and I don't necessarily want to get typecast into doing one thing per se anyway. Probably would rather do all moto stuff, but 'tis not the season for that anyway. So, and there's the factor that it's the views and whatnot are deceiving. You can see more views. I can definitely see more views in some things. Like, say for example, I might do a SnowRunner video and get more views in this, but then you look at the analytics, and no matter what it is, people only watch my videos for 10 seconds, so you guys probably have already left by this point anyway. So we got some fish action going in there. I don't have a fishing rod or anything yet, so can't do any fishing yet. It's about time where I need to. I was just going to work on the cow barn a little bit and go to sleep because I'm going to have to get that equipment so I can harvest those fields. Even it's only August 1st, so I basically have 2 months, I think, to take care of that. But can't do that without a harvester in the first place, and going to need a plow because you can't pay any workers yet till you have so many social points. So yeah, like this is all rusty and whatnot. Everything's all got holes in it and messed up. And one thing I did notice immediately too, like it does look better. There is more detail. Not to mention that some stuff that isn't, like the falling leaves and the clouds, look way better. The scale of everything seems to be larger too. Like I had already adjusted the field of view on PlayStation, made it look a little bit better, and then immediately when I came to this, just right off the bat, lowered the gamma and decreased the field of view so it was closer in. But everything to scale looks like it's definitely is larger. Is there anything in there? I don't think there's anything in any of these. I don't think I have any other hidden equipment. Does it actually? Yeah, it might actually show me that. Maybe not. I don't see any other vehicles. I thought I might already get the trailers and cedar or whatever since I bought the deluxe edition, but kind of gotta. Everything is trashed at this point, and I already walked over to the store and bought sausages and fed the dog over there a sausage. Like you have to find him and you have to feed him a couple times before he actually comes back to your farm and stays at your farm. But that's one thing I'm gonna have to try and remember where exactly he is, because he doesn't. You have to find him. He doesn't come over here. He kind of runs around the map for the first 3 days or something like that. So he's gonna be around wherever. There is a hell of a lot of fixing to do. So there's a ton of this stuff to do, and then obviously we'll have to do quests for certain NPCs to try and get some other equipment before we can afford it. Let's run in the house real. Like I said, it's basically time to go to sleep anyway. Eat another apple and continue on with this in a minute. Let's just run in the house real quick, see how different the house may or may not look. Yeah, see, everything's. I forgot how much work actually needed to be done. I forgot how messed up this was. So your floors are all messed up. All the walls have obviously been changed. So go back to some of my other videos, because then you'll see what it looks like when it's fixed. So we got your couple rooms and whatnot in there. I don't know if I can. I did already buy the recipe for eggs and then sell it back to them. So I don't know if you can cook immediately. Let's check that out. And you buy, like I upgraded my kitchen and everything in other games, so it just kind of changes the color of everything. It doesn't make it necessarily. Well, I don't think this mop and bucket wasn't there before. I don't even know if that sink was. So I'll have to go back and forth between both versions to see what, because I don't remember the sink or the mop and bucket and all that stuff going. But can I cook? Yes, I can cook. So like all the stuff on this side is broken in the console version, so you can't do anything about that anyway. So I got a butt ton of apples. Everything cooked is worth more nutrition, so I might as well cook it all. I don't think you can cook. At least in the console, you can't cook more than one thing at once, so I don't know if I can cook more of that. How much? Yeah, might as well make everything. Might as well make everything into canned stuff. And might as well check out the pantry real quick to see if they left us anything in the pantry. And I know there's a chest upstairs in the attic. make that one real quick. And I really hope my microphone is recording, because I'm not going to go back and record a voiceover. Actually, let's fix that real quick. Suddenly I'm starving. One down here, see if they've left us anything to start. Yes. So we do already have, what do we got? 3 tomato soup, 3 spicy pumpkin, 5 milk, and a hamburger meal. Might as well just store all that stuff to us, because we're probably going to need to eat all of it before we get anywhere. Oh sweet, never mind, I can just keep it like that. So let's get everything in our inventory so we have food to eat when necessary. We'll run up in the attic real quick. And then typical fare, I'll see you in a little while when something is more progressed, or we're doing something more. Like, I'm sure you don't necessarily want to, or you don't need to tag along with the jobs of fixing stuff. So let's just go up in here, get to the chest. Maybe the fishing pole is in there, I can't remember. Oh, it was all jacked up here. So we got a chest up in here. Ooh, it must have already transferred it. So there was a bottle of perfume in there, 2 more milk, and 2 more fish. So that's going to come in handy. Empty that thing out, and then that's... Maybe I should start up here so I don't have a hole in my roof, but we're getting pretty tired, so we're going to have to go to sleep anyway. I guess we'll leave that open for now, because I'm going to have to fix my house and the cow shed first before I get cows. Do I want to turn the light on? Or do I want it dark everywhere? So we got our bedroom here. I like Lumberjack Dynasty because in Lumberjack Dynasty I can just fish right off my balcony. This one is kind of... Take a nice look from up here. They got the shop over there. Definitely looks better on this. And once again, like as I mentioned, my computer is the best computer I've ever owned, and to me it's pretty great, but clearly it's not that great, and I kind of got not knowing anything and getting fooled by specs. Well, I see this computer, oh, it had 16 gigabytes of RAM and basically a Ryzen 5 processor, like the equivalent of, but then I come to find out it has only 1 gigabyte of VRAM, so none of these games run well, and I don't even know what speed my RAM is, so clearly on your computer you could run this a lot better. Like, I'm running 1080p max settings at 10 frames per second while recording. To me it was more like 13 to 15 while I was playing it, but I think I'm just gonna go to sleep here. Then we're gonna have to eat some food and continue on with this adventure of fixing stuff up and going to talk people and get more equipment. But I probably should, maybe I should, like I said, I should probably fix my roof first before I do anything else. And I don't have any, there's no dairy, or maybe I should leave it like this because that's kind of a cool view. But fix all this stuff up. I'm gonna have to get all that equipment so I can start doing the couple fields at least to get some of that money going, and then go from there to see how I want to do things, as far as probably concentrating more on the greenhouses and stuff first before fields. But either way, we will see you in a minute, and hopefully this recorded audio. Doing a little bit of plowing, and we're gonna have to cultivate this field to get this plow, but just pop back real quick to show the... It definitely looks better this than the console. It's showing the plow in this game, and is the one thing that everyone's getting excited about in Farming Simulator 25, about the ground deformation, the plowing, field sections looking better. I mean, we had it in this game a long time ago. Fields are getting all screwed up as I'm driving across. I noticed it a lot more on this as opposed to the, so that's, I'm probably going to start playing this now instead of the console version. I've noticed a lot more in this game than in the console. Like you can just see right there to the right, the ground deformation of when you drive over the roads and whatnot. And in this game is another one, like going back since, like, for whatever reason, it's probably because this one is a lot more slower paced, especially if you sleep every single day. But this is like how it was back with pure farming. Like, I bought Farming Simulator 17, 19, and pure farming basically at the same time. I played 17 for a minute, or 15, 17, and pure farming at the same time. So I played 15 for a little while, and then started playing 17 for a second to see how it was different from 15, and then started up pure farming and didn't look back for multiple years. And then I had picked up this game, but initially didn't really care for it. Not exactly sure why, but then after whatever, ways back when I decided to go back and play through it again, because I never did play through it all the way, like now I'm really digging this game. Just because same thing like pure farm, the amount of detail of everything in this game, and it is kind of, I've never been a farmer, but this one and pure farming, these games feel a lot more real than Farming Simulator does to me. Farming Simulator should be like an equipment simulator, not a farming simulator, because they concentrate on having super high graphics of machines and whatnot. Yes, this stuff is kind of in the same vein, like it is kind of a simulation and you would be doing those types of things in real life, but as I said in the previous video on console, like they did do better as far as pacing, but it's a lot easier to make money in that game and everything too. These kinds of games, it is kind of like a long drawn out process of kind of, it takes a long time to make money or get all the equipment, get everything needed. However, once money does start getting rolling in this game or pure farming, it is easy and you do start making tons of money. But initially, it basically would be like the people who start from scratch on Farming Simulator. Like you're starting out with nothing. I mean, yeah, just see the way this tractor just falls in the dirt and all that stuff. Like struggling to actually drive through it. You could just see them just then as I was backing up to dirt and everything getting pushed backwards. So we're gonna have to plow this thing. I'm assuming I'm just gonna go back and grab the other tractor to cultivate it, because she's not giving us a cultivator, she's giving us a plow. And then I know there's at least a couple more people we gotta talk to. We gotta talk to somebody to get like a tiny little trailer, and we gotta talk to somebody to get a harvester. Otherwise you can't do anything. But that, like, said trailer only holds about 4,000, from remembering from console, it holds 4,000 kilograms, and the harvester is only like 2,000, so you have to stop like every 5 minutes until you can afford the big harvester, which that's one way that made it definitely slow, because then until you get enough money to buy the big harvester, which is expensive, you're just grinding on the fields, and when it comes time to harvest, stopping every 3 seconds to unload it. But I just wanted to come back real quick to kind of show the plowing action and stuff. Well, I think I just brought it closer in. Can't get super far out in order to get a cool shot coming at you. You gotta rock, and we gotta plow and cultivate this field, and then she's supposed to give us this plow, and then we will have a plow. But obviously the harvester is what I need. I don't need the plow. I need a harvester so I can harvest that canola. And then see what the prices are, or stored in my silo now that I fixed that one silo. I still gotta fix the barn silo. We're gonna have to get money too to get a fishing pole, or maybe there's a quest for that. I can't remember. We're starting from the very beginning again, so we'll see what this is like. And I didn't realize, like I said, I didn't realize how trashed everything was as far as fixing my house and whatnot. Some of that stuff, like you go to the store and upgrade or get different colored plasters and bricks. And we'll see how much I do or don't want to change on this one, because I even did the same in the other one. Like I kind of like the old look. Might not want to change it, especially like the cow barn having the brick on the bottom, wood up top. I might not want to change it, but I don't know if you can get married otherwise, unless everything is fixed up. But either way, I was like, this is a new game and play it a different way. And I did see that it's another good reason to have the PC version. It looks like there's multiple save slots. So if I wanted to, I could, like I did with Pure Farming, multiple games with multiple scenarios of trying different paths to this game. However, I did switch one thing to say it auto saves when you complete quests, so I don't know if that would screw things up and auto save it into. I think that might screw it up if I start up a new save file in a different slot when it auto saves. I don't know which slot it auto saves to. It might auto save to a different slot and overwrite crap, but I don't know. We'll see later on. All done plowing, and she said I could keep the plow, so I'm just gonna drive this attached. I'm gonna take it back to my farm so I can grab the other tractor that's hooked up to the cultivator, come back and cultivate, and then we'll have to go talk to her, and she'll just tell us, okay, you can keep that plow. But I would have already stolen it, and I got lucky when I came over here to start this job. The dog was over here, so I was able to get the dog the sausage the second time. So I think I just have to find him tomorrow. I think you just have to give him 3 sausages, and then he comes back to your house. So I'm gonna have to find him tomorrow. And hey, where you going right now? What are you doing? Hey! I'm gonna have to find him again and feed him again. Then it'll be mine. But I'm gonna have to keep him a constant supply of sausages. So starting off, we don't have a whole hell of a lot of money. So I'm gonna have to buy more sausage from the guy at the shop, and I might have to just. I don't know if I want to sell my food right away or keep it for food for myself, but because that's another thing. Like in the very beginning, since you're so broke, like it's probably a better strategy just to like walk everywhere, because I don't want to waste the fuel of my tractor because I can't find more, and I don't want to take the bus multiple times because that costs money every time you take the bus. And then aside, unrelated, I think I'm turning into a PC gamer, because all these games definitely. I mean, I never had really money to buy a computer or a good one, and all these games definitely are better on the PC than they are in console. I like the simplicity of the console and not having to worry about settings or anything, drivers, any kind of nonsense that you may have to worry about on a computer. I just like to turn the thing on and it works. Another reason why I don't play my PC as much is because I'm lazy and I come home from work and get changed and sit down on my couch, and I don't want to stand up and walk back over 1.5 feet to my PC and turn it on. So now I gotta find a new storage spot for all this stuff too, because I used to have my plow stored where that thing is. But I'm pretty sure this is not available on console, so we're gonna do the beets and potatoes on this version. can't I get out? Why can't I get out of the damn tractor? Still like, oh wait, there it goes. There was the capacity. So that holds 120,000. But it only beat and potato storage. Okay, so that's probably gonna be the beet pipe or the potato pipe, and that's gonna be the beet pipe. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Oh, is it 120,000 of each or total? Don't know. That will be soon to be find out whether it's 120,000 of each or if it's just gonna be 120,000 total. This one still should be 60,000, right? I kind of hate this on Lumberjack and this game, like pressing down the joystick for the engineer site. That kind of drives me insane. I might have to see if I can change some of the controls and stuff to this game, because then I press the joystick and then the guy's moving around and stuff half the time, and like want to try and stay still and concentrate on one thing. But oh shoot, that's right, they disconnect every time you leave the game. So now I have to go back over there and plow that field, or check out this thing right here, and then cultivate that field, and then this should be, that plow should be mine, and then we'll have a plow and a cultivator and a mower. I'm not going to even attempt to mow until fields are harvested and whatnot, because I know in the console version that's one way to crash my game is mow right next to a field. But nonetheless, actually, time is of the essence. I have to get ready to go to work, so I'm going to pause myself right here, heading back over to, holy shit, heading back over to her farm to cultivate, so I better start. It seems like, it seems like I definitely going faster as far as sleeping. Whatchamacallit. That's worth how much? That's worth 35 or something, but I'm going to need to eat quite a bit of stuff here real quick. Oh yeah, I turned everything 55. So all that stuff will bring me over the top. 35, I could eat another fish. That would be 99. Get myself back up to good standing as far as that, but yeah, like just this game is awesome. I guess I've always been someone who doesn't go with conform and go to the norm, but everyone is so fixated on the farming simulator series, and as I've said before, I still love it. It still is a great game, but people don't give these other games a chance because they don't have multiplayer or multiple mods. It's like, but there are so many things in this game in pure farming that are better than in Farming Simulator, and now, like I said, now I'm getting addicted to this game and like this even better than pure farming, because the same thing, just because of the sheer amount of detail on everything, and it looks a lot better. But getting that harvester, a lot of greenhouse work before this. Already picked up the trailer. The bale wagon I gotta talk to my wife in the console version to pick that up. Alright, so I got that job done and picked ourselves up the harvester. And I had that plow over there. There's still the bale wagon that I can get that I'm gonna get tomorrow. I haven't fixed up this building yet, but it doesn't really, I don't want to say it doesn't serve a purpose, but you can hold your hay in, oh maybe, okay, actually, let me completely retract that, because I bet you if you could store the hay in here over here, maybe it'll get ruined. I don't think it does, because I thought I had hay just sitting out on a trailer over here, so it probably doesn't matter, but I fixed this building so I could use the silo, and I said I already fixed the silo, so I gotta head down to the shop again, because it gave me a warning like I already knew about cat getting into the or not cat, but mice getting into the pantry and you need a cat, but I don't even think I have it. I think I cleared out my pantry anyway, but I'm going to go grab a cat even though I don't have a fishing pole to fish with. So how that's going to work, but I was noticing that just how awesome this weed looks. Never really did give it, yeah, the canola looks like, I don't know what canola really looks like, but I'm going to head down there and get a cat and probably more stuff for my greenhouse if I can afford it. I don't even know, can't remember how much the cat even is, but I don't know how much money I sold, like a perfume bottle or something that I had. And then there is a corn header still that I think I can go grab that came with the harvester, but I'm gonna just take down these fields so I can change over to doing the potato and beet crop style stuff somehow on these small fields, and maybe I can even sell the harvester. If I can, then I don't know though, because I don't think you can buy it back, so I don't think you want to do that, even though you don't really want that harvester because it doesn't hold much, but you have to use it for a long time so you can afford the bigger one. But this can and will drag on forever as it is, because slow pace. But this is going to be the PC version. I'm probably going to be actually playing this one now and starting over again, even though I just finally got married. But it does look better. A lot more detail. It looked like there was a couple things in here that buildings wise or whatever in console, and not to mention the couple things that you can't do in console that are in this game. So we'll be probably sticking with this. I might even for myself though drop down the settings to see how much worse it looks or better it runs, because right now, I mean, for me this is playable. A lot of people say this won't be, but it does get slower a couple times. But I mean, as far as me walking, I'm supposed to be walking slow, but nothing's been clunky or anything. But still waiting on number 2. So thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and we will see you all later. Bye bye.